Hello! This brief video will show you how to operate and care for your Silkn SensEpil hair removal system. Silkn SensEpil is a sophisticated, personal hair removal device that employs the innovative and clinically proven home pulsed light technology, HPL, based on technologies used by skincare professionals and physicians in their clinics and aesthetic salons. Silkn SensEpil is not designed for everyone. To decide whether it's suitable for you, please read the Silkn SensEpil User's Manual. For further information and personalized advice, you may also visit www.silkn.com or your local Silkn website. Finally, if you still have doubts, please consult with your physician. To ensure safe and effective home hair removal with Silkn SensEpil, be sure to observe all the appropriate guidelines. Take a few minutes to thoroughly review the printed user's manual included with your system before using Silkn SensEpil for the first time. Silkn SensEpil is intended for use on the arms, legs, underarms, and bikini line. Silkn SensEpil works best on darker hair colors. If the body hair you wish to remove is white, gray, or blonde, Silkn SensEpil may not be suitable for you. The well-known and established process of light-based hair removal has been safely proven in clinical use around the world for the last 15 years. The home pulsed light technology of Silkn SensEpil is a further development of light-based hair removal specifically for home use. HPL technology has been clinically proven to be safe and effective in both physician-directed trials and commercial home use for over 2 years. The pulse of light emitted by Silkn SensEpil is absorbed by pigment in the hair shaft beneath the skin surface. This disables the hair follicle activity and delays hair growth. The result? Long-term removal of unwanted hair. It's easy, comfortable, and you can do it at home. Silkn SensEpil consists of a base unit and a handheld applicator. The applicator has a pulse button for triggering light pulses and a disposable lamp cartridge that must be replaced from time to time. On the base unit control panel, there is a power switch that turns Silkn SensEpil on with indicator lights for standby and on modes. You'll also see a ready indicator light that tells you when Silkn SensEpil is ready to deliver a light pulse and buttons to set the energy level. In the printed user's manual, you'll find complete instructions on how to set the energy level. On the control panel, you will also find 3 other indicator lights. One tells you when it's time to replace the disposable lamp cartridge. We'll show you how to replace the lamp cartridge later in this video. Another indicator light warns you if Silkn SensEpil had detected that the applied skin tone is too dark for safe application. And the third indicator light warns you about any system malfunction that requires service. To safeguard your health, make sure you use Silkn SensEpil properly. If you have a fresh suntan, or if you have recently been exposed to the sun, you should not use Silkn SensEpil. To avoid complications, it is recommended not to use Silkn SensEpil on the face. Like all light-based technologies for hair removal, HPL is not suitable for naturally dark skin complexion. For your safety, Silkn SensEpil comes with a skin sensor that measures the skin pigmentation during use. The sensor will disable the device when applied to skin that is too dark for safe application. Silkn SensEpil is an electrical device. As such, it should not be used or placed around water. Before using Silkn SensEpil, be sure to carefully review all the health and safety guidelines in the printed user's manual. Before you plug in Silkn SensEpil, make sure the disposable lamp cartridge is inserted properly in the applicator tip. Plug one end of the power cord into the base unit and the other end into a nearby electrical outlet. The standby indicator light on the control panel will illuminate. Then, press the power switch to turn Silkn SensEpil on. At this point, the power on indicator light will illuminate. For your safety, Silkn SensEpil will always start up at the lowest energy setting, but this can be adjusted before use. However, when using Silkn SensEpil for the very first time, the system is automatically set to deliver a fixed and limited amount of pulses at the lowest energy levels. Please consult your user's manual for more information. Setting the energy level determines the intensity of the light pulses projected onto your skin during treatment. While higher energy levels are more effective, they may also involve more risk and discomfort. To set the energy level, press the plus-minus energy level setting buttons until the desired energy level is displayed with the energy level indicator lights. For your first Silkn SensEpil session, only use the lowest energy level. If you experience little or no discomfort during and after the first session, try raising the energy level one step higher for your next session. However, if you experience considerable discomfort while using Silkn SensEpil or afterwards, do not raise the energy level. Once the ready indicator light is illuminated, you can begin treatment. Before using Silkn SensEpil, shave the area you plan to treat. Then, make sure the skin is completely dry and clean. Now, you're ready to begin. Silkn SensEpil works most effectively when light pulses are applied in successive rows on the skin. To begin your Silkn SensEpil session, choose one end of the area you wish to treat. Place the applicator tip to the location, making sure that all the edges of the lamp cartridge window are in full contact with the skin. Then, press the pulse button to deliver a pulse. Silkn SensEpil comes with a built-in safety feature ensuring that light pulses are emitted only when the applicator tip and lamp cartridge are facing the skin. Only then will the pulse button trigger a light pulse. If you find the reflected light too bright, you may close your eyes just before pressing the pulse button. During the first pulse in each session, the skin tone sensor always measures the skin tone in the area of application. If a pulse is not emitted and the skin tone warning indicator light illuminates, the skin at the applied area of the body is too dark for safe use. For further details about the skin tone sensor and related indicator lights, please consult the user's manual. After the light pulse is delivered, Silkn SensEpil will charge for the next pulse. Wait for the ready indicator light to illuminate. This will take about 3.5 seconds. Then, place the applicator tip on the adjacent area of skin and deliver the next pulse the same way. Make sure pulses are administered adjacent to one another. Continue working in the same direction, right to left or left to right. Try to avoid overlapping and stacking of the pulses, as this may increase the risk of adverse effects. Always check your skin during and after use. If your skin blisters or burns, stop the treatment immediately. At the end of your Silkn SensEpil treatment session, make sure you press the power switch to return to standby mode. If you won't be using Silkn SensEpil for a while, it's best to unplug the electrical cord and store the unit in its original box, out of the reach of children. You can use Silkn SensEpil the same way for other areas on the arms, legs, underarms, bikini line, and so on. Always treat adjacent patches of skin one after the other. After you've completed a full row of skin patches, move to the next row. In a very short time, you'll learn how to operate Silkn SensEpil quickly, safely, and effectively for pleasing long-term hair removal. For the first 3 to 4 sessions, you should treat with Silkn SensEpil every 2 weeks. Afterwards, you can use Silkn SensEpil whenever hair begins growing back. Due to the duration of the hair growth cycle, achieving long-term results may require multiple treatment sessions over a period of 18 to 24 months. To assure a healthy, aesthetic result, avoid more than minimal exposure to the sun for 4 weeks before and for 2 weeks after your Silkn SensEpil treatment. And make sure to protect your skin with a maximum protection sunscreen throughout the period of treatment and for at least 2 weeks after the last session. Certain adverse effects may occur after Silkn SensEpil treatment. These are rare and usually temporary. If you experience any complications, such as redness of the skin or a lasting heat sensation, stop using Silkn SensEpil and consult your dermatologist or physician immediately. Silkn SensEpil's disposable lamp cartridge lasts for a limited number of light pulses, usually enough for a treatment of 2 arms, 2 legs, the bikini line, and underarms. After 90% of the pulses in the disposable lamp cartridge have been used, the replace cartridge indicator light on the control panel will start blinking, indicating that the disposable lamp cartridge is near the end of its useful life. After all the pulses have been used, the replace cartridge indicator light will illuminate steadily and no further pulses can be emitted. At this time, the disposable lamp cartridge must be replaced. Replacing the disposable lamp cartridge is easy. First, turn off Silkn SensEpil and unplug it from the electrical outlet. Now, grasp the disposable lamp cartridge on both sides and pull it from the applicator socket. Discard the used cartridge along with your household trash. Now, unwrap a new disposable lamp cartridge and push it gently into place. That's all there is to it. The Silkn SensEpil system is ready for your next hair removal session. Whenever you replace a disposable lamp cartridge, be sure to purchase a new one so that you'll never be caught without a replacement. We hope you found this video helpful. Home Skinnovations, thank you for choosing Silkn SensEpil. You're on your way to beautiful, healthy hair removal in the comfort of your own home with our revolutionary HPL technology. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact a Silkn SensEpil customer service center.